So, hello. Once again, I'm back on my old trustworthy Dell Alienware M17 R5 AMD edition. As always, I'm recording locally and streaming once again in YouTube live service. Before I will continue, let me check out the stream if it works properly. So here we are, Vivaldi browser. And yep, the stream is up. Nice. So, end of the road for my Ubuntu journey, for now at least. Let me show you the system information before I will continue. System, about, system details, and here we are. Dell Alienware M17 R5 AMD, Ryzen 9 that is, 6900HX, and GPU is also AMD Radeon RX 6800M. The system has 32 GB of RAM and 2 TB of SSD space, and it's Ubuntu 26.4 LTS long-term support, GNOME, Wayland, and let me show you also the terminal. Let's zoom in a bit. I think this is enough. So yeah, you can pause the stream or take a good look at your own pace if you prefer. And the same thing you can do with the video later on when I will have it on my YouTube channel. But I want you to pay attention in the screen resolution. It's the full 4K 3840 by 2160 running at 120 Hz. However, even though I'm streaming and recording at full 4K resolution, I'm just using 30 FPS to do so. And let's go back now to the normal size terminal. So yeah, what is Ubuntu and what is the GNOME? Let's see the Ubuntu Wikipedia page. Ubuntu is a Linux distribution based on Debian and composed primarily of free and open source software. Developed by the British company Canonical and a community of contributors under a meritocratic governance model, Ubuntu is released in multiple official editions, desktop, server and core for IoT and robotic devices. Ubuntu is published on a 6-month release cycle with long-term support LTS versions issued every 2 years. And this one that I'm using has been released in late April. So it's absolutely new. And the GNOME Wikipedia page. GNOME is a free and open source desktop environment for Linux and other Unix-like operating systems. It is distributed as the default desktop environment of many major Linux distributions, including Debian, Fedora Linux, Ubuntu, Red Hat Enterprise Linux, and SUSE Linux Enterprise, and is the default in Oracle Solaris, a Unix operating system. Anyway, plenty of good information to be had. Of course, you can read on the official websites as well. But because I don't want to drag this any longer, I will just show you a little bit quickly what I have accomplished on this system and of course the guide. So this is the top bar or top panel if you prefer. The customizations are here on the right side, daytime, weather and so on. And then you also have the weather forecast for the day or for the week. And also you can have other tools up here on the right side. In the left side, basically it's the application launcher or Finder if you prefer, or start menu. Anyway, here of course you can find all the apps in the system, in categories, etc., or access your special folders. Anyway, this is my dock. And these are all my installed apps. I'm using a very specific looks on this system, which I prefer. I love it even. And this is true for all the apps, regardless of their technology that they were made. For example, Audacity or I don't know, GIMP or whatever. I will load Flat Seal also, for example. Here it is. And then the files, the file manager, like this here. So as you can see, all the apps adhere to my theme preference and icons, etc. So I'm quite glad about the whole situation, how it turned out to be. Yeah, and let me show you the guide. I will have the link in the video on my YouTube channel, and if not today, tomorrow, or in the next few days, I will have the link in all of my videos related to Ubuntu. But this is not here or there at the moment. So here, Ubuntu stuff, here we are. So yeah, I want you to know this is the most important thing for me, for you to know. It's this one. Attention. Remember that the following are 100% correct for my system and my installation. If I have missed a step, made a mistake, etc., please write to me in one of my video's comments. Thanks for understanding. And yeah, this turned out to be about 21 pages long. I have a few customizations that will make you speed up a process here and a process there. But yeah, I have mostly everything included in here. For example, wallpaper, jumper, cursor factory, whatever. Few cool stuff that you can utilize in order, after a fresh installation of Ubuntu, to go back at this look, at this functionality as soon as possible. For example, as I said, the wallpaper jumper, for example. Right now I'm on my 458 wallpaper. So I will go just a bit behind, like this. 450. Boom. And then I will do the same and go back where we were. Boom. That easy, that quickly. And this is basically a wallpaper slideshow, and you can have that in your system as well. And of course the cursor factory, where, for example, I can press the shortcut and then either select one of the existing ones or prepare, you know, a new one, a new cursor. As you can see, I have created a few, like black magenta, like black magenta star, Swedish breeze, testing, toxic, yellow red. All these are cursors that I have either done on stream to demonstrate or offline for me to have fun with. And then, in order to make sure that the guide is correct, I went ahead and installed boxes, GNOME boxes, and I have installed basically my system inside the virtual machine, so to speak. So I will show you the same customizations more or less. And as I said, it's something that you can do very fast, very quickly, if you will even copy paste the commands from my guide. I think it's quite good. So yeah, this is how you will be able to log in. And then this is how things will be looking while you are inside the system. Right now I have this weird resolution, but don't worry, I will make it like this, for example. I think this is better for you on the stream right now. So the top right customizations inside the virtual machine, the application finder or launcher, however you want to call it, the dock, the installed applications, and of course the customizations for these apps, adhering to my themes, colors, etc., and even having Yeah, it's using the add-on, that's why it pushes back the window. Anyway, the whole shenanigans that I have created. For example, apt-man, like this. One command and you have all your system updates taken care of. And then of course the wallpaper jumper. I have included this as well in the virtual machine. And of course the wallpaper, not the wallpaper, sorry, the cursor factory. So yeah, as you can see inside the virtual machine, I'm using this yellow cursor and outside this black cursor. So yeah, and this is how I'm sure that my guide works, because I just accomplished everything inside the virtual machine. I will show you, for example, where is it? GIMP, that I showed you just before. Here it is. And yeah, everything works just fine. What I haven't enabled inside the virtual machine basically is the... how can I say this? The dock and the menu to auto hide, not because I can't, but because when I do it, for some reason inside the virtual machine it's very troublesome in order to make them reappear. It takes quite a good chunk of time, so I don't want to put us through for the stream or the recording even. Sorry, but yeah, as you can see, GIMP just fine, themes, colors, everything. And I showed you again, I will show it again, the files, the terminal, and then the rest of the apps. Okay, got it. This one, let me, I don't remember if I disabled the AI. Yes, I did. Okay, and then for some reason, okay, done. So yeah, what else? Did I forget anything? Yeah, quite good. As I said, I may have made a mistake here and there. Flat seal, for example. Boom. Yeah, just fine. Basically, the way I did the guide this time, I tried to have an order for it. I will show you this one and then I will turn off the stream. I will end the stream. So yeah, this is the guide once again. I want to mention this. I think it's a good time to mention it. Like this, I think this is fine. So yeah, basically if you will follow the order of the guide, everything will go fine. For example, it's considered like 1, 2, 3. Like, okay, I will do these things first. Bus to fish blast fastfets, flatpaks, the second thing, more flatpaks stuff, the font, GNOME 2X, so yeah, apt-man, and so on. So if you will do that 1, 2, 3 kind of thing, everything will be working like you see on the stream, what you have been seeing in the past few days. And of course inside the virtual machine what you just saw. So yeah, and of course you can ignore one stuff here, one stuff there, but for example, if you will ignore my fish cell, the change from bus to fish cell, then you have to adapt your commands, but the logic is still the same more or less. Yeah, I don't want to drag this any longer. I wanted to keep it as quick as possible. So next time that we'll be seeing each other, most probably it will be with Fedora. If everything will go well, it will be Fedora 44. So wish me good luck. As always, thank you for everything and see you on the next one. Bye.